What's up YouTube, it's Hackstack and I'm back with another video. Now this is part 2 of the One Food update video. In this video we're going to be checking out all the brand new race V3s. So we're going to go ahead and get all of them in today's video and showcase them, show you how to get them, all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, first thing we got to do is we got to pick a race to awaken. So I think the way that I'm going to go ahead and pick a race is I'm going to go over to the, I think it's, yes, random race. Whatever race I get is the race we're going to go ahead and awaken. So let's see. Boom. Okay, so we got Skypian. Alright, I am back. So we got Skypian. And I did look at the Discord server and it's not too clear on where the NPC is to awaken it. It does give a bunch of different locations where there are NPCs, but it doesn't say which NPC for what. So I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and look for this NPC. But I got a lot of places to check, so I'll be back whenever I find the NPC. Alrighty, well I think I found it. It looks like it is at Rose Kingdom, all the way over here at Law. So it's right behind Law. Go over here and I believe this is where I go. So you want to further evolve? Fine, I'll teach you. But first, before we do the quest, I just want to see how much it is. Okay, so it's gonna be 350 to skip awaken. So yeah, fine, I'll teach you. Let's see what the next one is. Let's put your ward to the test. Defeat Eminem. I don't know who that is. 15 times. Yeah. That wouldn't happen to be this guy, right? No. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out who that is and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so after doing a little bit of research, I found out that Eminem is actually NL and he is in 2nd C at Skypian. So let's go ahead and head over there. Okay, Sky Island, and then head up here, and he should be right in here. So I think I just have to take him out 15 times. Yeah, 15 times. Alright, so yeah, I'll be back whenever I have killed him 15 times. Alrighty, here comes the last one, so go ahead and take him out, and now we gotta go back and talk to him again. Alright, let's go ahead and see what the next quest is. He was simply too weak to judge your strength. Defeat the Thunder God 30 times. Okay, is that the raid? Alright, let me do some research. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so it looks like the Thunder God boss is the Enel boss, but in the raid. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and do 30 raids, and then I'll be back. Alrighty, here you are in the Thunder God raid. Let me go ahead and take this guy out just to confirm. Okay, so yes, this is the Thunder God that we need to kill. So I'm gonna do 30 raids and I'll be right back.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alrighty, we are back after about an hour of doing raids. Yeah, that kind of sucked, but let's see what the next quest is. There are ward nobles that believe they stand above all. Take a few of them down. Okay, defeat ward noble 15 times. Now I know which boss that is. That is a boss from 2nd C, so I'll go ahead and I'll see you over there. Alrighty, here we are at ward noble. Now this is a boss over in 2nd C on Bubble Island. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take him out 15 times and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back after completing that quest. Let's go ahead and see what the next one is. Sometimes these upgrades come with a price. How about you pay me around 1 trillion? Okay, well that was a whole trillion. And then, well done, you finally proven yourself. Bring me 200 Sky People shards. You can obtain them by defeating enemies on Sky Island. Okay, I already had that by the way, because whenever I was defeating NL, yeah, I was like killing a bunch of people on that island when I was killing them. So yeah, I got a bunch of those. It seems that you finally realized what you need to achieve It seems that you finally realized what you need to achieve this power. Congrats. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, it seems I can't help you. Oh wait, I got it. I got it. Okay. Yeah, so this was definitely a easy quest, but it did take forever. So I'm changing how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna buy the rest of them, and we're gonna showcase them and showcase what buffs they give. But yeah, let me pull up the buffs for Sky People. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. And it looks like, unfortunately, the Trello has not updated with what this actually does. And they did not post it in the update log either. So it looks like the only like stats we know are for Fishman, Human V3, and Cyborg V3. But we don't know Oni V3, Skypian V3, and any of the other ones, Mink V3. So yeah, that is very odd that they didn't post all of them. But right now I have no idea what this really does, but I do know that it takes forever to get. So we're gonna go ahead and buy the rest of the races, but we're gonna start off with the ones that we actually know what they do. So first race we're gonna start off with is Human V3, and so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that one and showcase what it does. Alrighty, here we are with Rayleigh, and we have Enlightened Human. So this is where the NPC is. It's right behind Snake Princess. Go over here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and skip. 350 Robux each one. Go ahead and bada bing bada boom. So now I should have it. Let me go ahead and talk to him again, make sure. Yeah, you bought race skip. Okay, so let me go ahead and put these stats up right now of what this does. So, okay, Human V3, 3 times dashing, speed, and distance. 50% more damage to fighting styles and swords. 20% increased Conqueror's Hockey damage, PvE only. 50% drop chance, stats, coins, XP, and mastery gain. So that is pretty insane. Human will ability, 2 minutes. So I'm not exactly sure how the abilities work or how you activate them, but it lasts for 2 minutes. Heightens all hockey senses. 20% observation hockey max dodge, 20% Conqueror's Hockey power, 20% booster hockey damage, 50% crit chance, 10% crit damage, and 25% damage reduction. Okay, so I really don't know how to activate. Let me see if I could find some sort of information in the Discord server, or maybe let me read this real quick. Look through here. Yeah, it doesn't really yeah, I gotta check some information in this server. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back, and it turns out I am blind. Now, many of you probably already seen it, but it is right here. So yeah, I don't know how I missed that. I'm so used to having Lunar Race, and it's just, that's always right there. But I guess let me go ahead and activate this, and we can see what it does. Okay, so okay, so our dodges were at 2,900. Now it's at 3,489. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, it does do something. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Next up, let's go ahead and check out the next race. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and do Fishman V3. So I'll see you over there. Alrighty, here we are by the Fishman V3 trainer. Let me go ahead and get Fishman race, Sky People, Human, Oni, and Fishman. Okay, so this is what my Fishman looks like. Now let's go ahead and skip. Bada bing, bada boom. And then, okay, it looks insane now. So we get multiple shark fins. Looks like we have change around it. Yeah, I really like how that looks. We go ahead and deactivate hockey just to see it. Yeah, that looks insane. I wish they would have done something like that for Human. But let me go ahead and pull up the buffs. I said boofs. I can't believe that. The buffs of Fishman V3. Alrighty, Fishman V3, it has a unique gauge ability, which charged by swimming. Okay, so it looks like when you're in the water, you get a gauge, and then you'll be able to activate your aquatic boost. Okay, this is your gauge meter right here. Okay, so that makes sense. It requires 20% gauge to activate. Okay, aquatic boost. Boost time depends on gauge spent. Max is 30 seconds. So it looks like your ability or your mode will only be active for 30 seconds at most. Buff Shark Karate by 40%. Buff Shark Form and Mastered Shark Karate by 10%. 10% movement speed increase. 50% swim speed increase. 13 times swim speed multiplier. 35% defense boost. Race buff. 40% more damage with all Shark Karate styles. 25% increased damage from all source while in water. Okay. 20% reduced damage taken and 25% stats, coins, XP, and mastery gain. Okay. I kind of, I don't know. I'm a little bit tired, so I'm not in the best shape. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this gauge to go up. Okay, so as you can see, it's going up right here. And then after it gets full, here, let me see. Okay, so swimming is actually pretty fast with this. But I want to activate my aquatic boost and then try swimming. Yeah, this is actually like insanely fast. It says 13.5 times. 13 times swim speed multiplier. So yeah. Here, I'll just cut to whenever this is done. Alrighty, we have a full gauge. Let's go ahead and activate our aquatic boost. Ooh, okay, so we get a nice little ore. Now, are we going to be faster in the water? Honestly, it's hard to tell, but we're already insanely fast, so I don't think we need to be too much faster. Let's go up here, see this ore. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, I think it looks pretty neat. Next, let's go ahead and check out the Cyborg V3 race. Alrighty, here we are with our Cyborg V2. This is what our Cyborg V2 looks like. It looks pretty neat, nice little glowing blue. And then we have our Cyborg V3 right here. Let's go ahead and buy this. And this is the last one. We actually know what it does after this. I don't know what it'll do. But I will be getting Awakened Skypian back, or Perfected Skypian, because I did miss the ability. I wasn't paying attention and I basically like skipped it. So let's go ahead and see what the buffs are on Awakened Cyborg V3. Alright, so first off we have Scrapper passive, 35% chance to not consume items when upgrading a sword, boat, or accessory. Okay, that's pretty neat, pretty unique. Buffs, 25% damage reduction, 60% damage reduction while under 35% HP, 50% damage reduction when under 35%. Oh, that's for PvP. 15% PvP damage increase, 20% PvE damage increase, 25% stats, coins, XP, and mastery gain, 100% more gun damage, 1.2 times damage taken from water, 100% damage increased or increased damage to awakened cyborg styles and cyborg styles. New skills: radical upgrade, 3 minutes. Press Z to heal yourself and boost gun damage by 120%. Critical overload, 60%, 60 seconds, requires full gauge, 75% increased PvE damage, and 50% PvP damage. Take 20% more damage from PvE and PvP. Okay, that was a ton, but I guess let's go ahead and check out this. So it looks like we have 2 of them. And wait a second. I'm not exactly sure how you get your gauge up for this. Let me read that back over again. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. And after trying to figure out how to actually increase this gauge and asking in the Discord server, I have no idea. So yeah, there's not really much I can do about it. They don't really have all the information out. I might have to make a secondary video, like a revision video, whenever all the information actually comes out. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess I can't really do anything about that. But I guess let's move on to what do we got left? Oni, Mink, and I think that might be it. So race. Let's see if we get Skypian. Okay, well I guess we're gonna go ahead and do Oni, so I'll meet you over there on Kaido Island, or Oni Island actually. Alrighty, here we have the Oni V3 Awakener. Let's go ahead and buy this. And I don't know what this does. I don't know basically anything about this because the information is not out yet. But we get the nice little purple horns, and let me just take off all my accessories real quick. Boom, 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 so you can see what it does. So yeah, we get the horns, and it looks like we get like shoulder pads, just not shoulder pads, but like something on our shoulders. Yeah. And then we have 3 like cuts in our face, which I don't know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on because it looks better like this. Boom. Now let's go ahead and see what the form looks like. Oh, I have to wait. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll wait for that. But this is basically all the information I have, which is none. But yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll be back whenever this is done. Alrighty, I am back and the cooldown is over. Let's go ahead and check it out. Ooh, this one has the coolest ore so far. I really like this, but we have not checked out Mink or Skypian yet, so yeah. Looks pretty cool, but that's basically all the information I can give you right now. Let's go ahead and use a few more of these. Okay, that's Oni, Human, Cyborg, Sky People. Okay, let's go ahead and use this ability too. Okay, so there's a flight, and then oh my god, are you kidding me? That's insane. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the game and rejoin, and then I'll be able to showcase the Fallen Angel form. Alrighty, we are back. Now we can go ahead and check out the form of the Skypian V3. So yeah. So okay, gold. Ooh, this one actually looks pretty good too. This might actually be my favorite. It's kind of tied with Oni right now. I like this one probably a little bit more than Oni. But yeah, let's go ahead and awaken Mink V3. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we are with Mink Race. Let's go ahead and do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh. And there we go. Okay, so yeah, we look a lot different. This one actually looks pretty good too. I mean, I don't like having like ears and a tail, but the purple does look pretty neat. And let's go ahead and see what the mode looks like. Okay, so yeah, this mode looks similar to human mode. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in today's video. I put the codes in the last video, but I'll go ahead and pop them in right here, right now. So bada bing, bada boom. There you go. I don't know. It's like, I gotta say though, this video did not turn out how I was expecting it. I didn't realize that they didn't have any of the information out for any of these races. So I was thinking I was gonna buy all the races, go over the stats, go over the forms, and all that. And then maybe go ahead and actually like earn a few and not buy them. But it looks like all of them are easy from what I hear. And I know the Skypian one is definitely really easy to get. It just takes a lot of time, but you don't have to be that strong to get it. Like at all. But alrighty, I guess that's gonna be everything in today's video. So if you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe, and comment. And this is Hack Stack out.